to your mouth.
See, I have to bring my mouth to it. It's not too good. Like that.
Okay, that's
So,
pretty good.
see, but it's the shoulder thing, which we want to get into that because I
Then
can't
don't do it that way. Do what you just did. Yeah.
just put this all where it's stable.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yep.
Yeah, that's exactly what we did last time when we
Yeah.
were doing it
But
at
what
home.
good is that
Yeah.
doing?
Because you're using that hand.
Okay, it's good for using that. It's not good for eating. I mean, it's not. We want to be eating like that.
But you, I mean, you're not leaning down a ton. I mean, what if you put the elbow on the table?
Yeah, it's even more difficult.
Okay.
It's not further reach. But I could potentially stab something that's not going to fall apart like peas and rice. But you could do that limited. But see, it's this limitation.
What is going on with the shoulder?
It's injured, and I can't deal with it.
What do you know? What was injured with it?
I don't win that. I was trying to move a chair, and something in my shoulder gave, and the chair didn't. So something got torn in here. And so
Did you have an MRI of that, Harry?
No, and I've had
or
enough
did a
MRIs.
doctor diaggnose something and say you've got a torn
I've had
something?
enough stuff to deal without bringing
But
up my
but a
shoulder.
doctor looked at you and
No,
said you've got
no
something
doctors
torn.
looked at that at all.
Okay.
Okay.
I know it tore because it hurt. I know
Okay.
exactly
So
what
it hurts and it's not helping you to
I can
function.
do this. I can barely comb my
But you
hair
can
with it.
raise up that high.
I know I can comb my hair like this, because the right shoulder doesn't lift. Shoulders.
Huh.
There's only so many things you can deal with, but
That looks like pretty good.
I can do this.
That's pretty good there, Harry.
I can't use it to eat. My right shoulder's hard enough, but I'm just don't want to get another. It's another therapy, another
But if you
MRI.
can go all the way up there, usually below your shoulder
It
is pretty
popped in
easy
here.
to
Well,
go like this, and that's fine.
I thought after the hand, so I just didn't want to get into another therapy issue and another.
Does that hurt when you're doing that right
Yeah.
now? Right now it hurts.
Where?
Well, it hurts in here, right here.
Right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's painful.
Lower down a little bit more.
Painful.
Now do it. No, wait. Lower it. Yeah. There you go.
Yeah, it's painful.
You're raising your shoulder when you do it too.
Oh, it's painful. And I can't. This if I just do this, it hurt. It's fine. I can do that, but I can't. You don't have. I just can't envision more surgery. I can't even.
Doesn't mean you need surgery.
Well, I know what I need.
Ah.
Easy exercises.
Is it true that if it's painful and he can tolerate the pain, it's okay to do it because he's not doing more damage, or would you recommend that if it's painful, he not do it?
Pain is limiting me to do it.
Pain is limiting you to do it. You're probably not going to push pain. So with shoulders, it's difficult too because he has the motion. I don't think anything's like straight all the way torn.
No.
But since he has a little bit of
It's
pain,
right here
it's
where
probably
something
a
happened.
slight tear maybe or
Yeah.
some type of strain.
Something got torn.
But you could still. You could try to, I don't want you to be like, ow, ow, every time you do it. But
Oh,
it
no.
might be also that it's tight because you haven't been moving it.
Well, I've tried to.
So
So
that's
I
why I
ha-
was asking if you were diagnosed at all.
No, I've had enough things between the heart and I don't want
Yeah.
to bring up the cells. Because I know what it is, MRIs and more. It's a long deal.
Okay.
I could, yeah.
I had that, Harry and I were talking, I had a similar thing with my shoulder, a
Yeah.
capsulitis frozen shoulder thing, and they just put me on a rehab thing, which I did, and my shoulder was completely
Yeah,
gone,
yeah.
unusable, and now it's 100% back.
Yeah,
And when
frozen shoulder is a little different though.
what's that?
That's a little different though, frozen shoulder.
Yeah. Well, what it reminded me of is in Harry's situation, it was painful to use it.
Yeah.
Went through the course of physical therapy, and now it's basically back to 100%
Yeah,
normal
yeah.
functional. So anecdotally, it can work. You can get better.
You
Is
mean
what
with
I've.
every- Yes, yes. But that's why it was kind of a difficult question with the push through the pain because you don't want to.
The pain is very limiting right here. I can't even.
So there's an imbalance. So you're using your
Yeah.
shoulder versus coming up. If that makes sense. And he's going like this.
And if he
instead of
hasn't
this.
had it evaluated, diagnosed in any
Yeah.
way, it's probably. Would you recommend that, or I don't know if we need to
Well,
do that
once
or
I
not.
finish all this wrist stuff, maybe this spring or summer, I'll go to the doctor and say, look at my shoulder.
It's probably going to be tight after surgery anyway.
Yeah.
We can take a look at.
I'm not
after
getting
surgery.
shoulder surgery.
Didn't say you were.
Yeah, so
I
that's the
wouldn't
last thing
recommend
that
it
people
anyway.
do is surgery.
I don't have enough years left to want to do that.
I wouldn't recommend it
You know,
anyway, right now.
you're not
I
full
don't think
for it.
anyone would.
No, not when you have trouble standing up. That's
I don't think anyone would recommend shoulder surgery, but it
No,
sometimes
not
helps to know what's going on in there.
I know. I guess
right.
next time I see the
Mhm.
Carol, make an X-ray.
Turn your chair.
What?
Turn your chair
Yes,
that
ma'am.
way. That way.
Yeah,
That way.
but-
That way.
All right, you'll be there. I'll do it, bye.
There you go. Good. You're fine. Okay.
All right.
I'm gonna grab some.
It's not like ice cream, Mrs. Joe.
Yeah. It's pretty good stuff to work with. It's pretty hard, isn't
Yeah,
it?
it is hard. See, the problem, this is so limited movement. It's not sure what hit them.
Here, scoot forward. Let me put this behind you.
Just sort of straight me.
Yeah, scoot a little bit more forward.
Oh, but forward.
Forward, yeah,
But
there you go.
mild forward.
Up the other forward.
Yeah.
All
Okay.
right, now lean back into it.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, good.
We have a foam roller at home. Would that be something that we want to be using?
Let me see first.
Okay.
You're way ahead of
All
me.
right, got you.
The extra for me is no, but I'll let y'all talk about it.
All right.
Okay.
All right. Now try to bring it to your mouth.
First of all, I have to place it in my hand, which is not easy. Okay, that's not too bad. See, if I keep it tight, I can do like this. It doesn't hurt. It doesn't hurt if I don't move it. If I just keep the shoulder like that.
Relax a second. Do it again. Now. Does that feel better?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's no pain in that. Yeah,
There's no pain in that because I just am holding you. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you just need to strengthen. That's all.
But
Because that doesn't hurt.
no, it didn't hurt at all.
But do it again. That hurts.
No, not really. If I keep my elbow tight.
Okay, don't keep your elbow tight, Val. Hold on. Relax. Hold on. Relax in. Let me put you back into position. Okay, don't keep your elbow tight. Just kind of bring it up like you normally would.
It's hard to do.
Does that feel a little better though?
Yeah, it doesn't hurt painful. I just can't move because it was feel constrained.
Well, I'm training you.
Yeah.
All right, do it again.
Listen. See, I can't manipulate this to make it too useful doing anything with
You're
this.
doing it right now. All right. I think your shoulder is. I think you
So
probably
it's torn.
strained something. No,
Yeah.
I did not say that. I think you strained something. But when I put you in the correct position, you don't seem to have pain.
No,
So you just
no.
need to strengthen your shoulder.
Yeah, that's probably true.
Yeah.
I know. I think.
Yeah.
I know. I've
Because all I
taken-
did was I moved
Yeah.
you how you
No, I
normally should
believe-
move. I didn't like block anything
See,
too
the
much.
right shoulder been injured before, and the Anderson doctor looked at that before. It said there's not enough left in the rotator cuff to make surgery possible. So I
Does-
said do the best
Who's
you
that,
can.
Magda?
The guy, the shoulder guy,
Oh,
kind of
Lavala?
tall guy, yeah. And I said, Doctor, what should I do? Just do the best you can.
Yeah.
So that's what I do. Which means I can just, but it's, I mean, I can't comb my hair where I am.
Yeah.
I can do this. Yeah, I can do
That
this.
looks pretty good.
So everything's limited. I mean, but I'm not trying to run sports anymore. So, as you,
So the key would be to try to just strengthen up that left side
Yeah.
on the shoulder.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I'll put that on the list after trying to balance. And
So that might be, again, you're about to go into surgery. So
Mm-hmm.
you're about to go into surgery anyway. So when you come out, we can just kind of focus on that left side more.
Yeah.
And just like really focus on
no,
strengthening that
I
left
think
side.
that would be very.
I don't want to mess with it too much right now because
No.
again, it's going to get tight after the surgery anyway, just because you're going to be in
No,
an
that's
awkward
a good
position on the
idea,
table.
right.
But
No, I
I
appreciate.
think we could just work on that whole left side.
No, I just, yeah, I'm just looking for trying to be able to brush my teeth and hair, and we're not looking at
The
measures.
more you do it, the better.
I know, but as you well know, things you can't do, you won't do. I mean, things you can't do, but eat.
Since he has time, is it a good idea to have as a goal to say, I'm going to try to do this no matter how much time it takes and work at it so that you can improve? Is that's a good idea?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And what is the purpose of this? Can I know
So
you?
all I was trying to do is pull the shoulder blades back.
Okay.
So
Okay.
sometimes if people have a lot of
Hunched shoulder.
Yeah.
yeah.
So we don't need to
But-
be doing this at home.
No, I was
Okay.
I was testing to see if we pulled those shoulder blades back, and then if I was holding the shoulder blade,
Okay.
no pain.
Yeah.
And that helped. So
I know you
we just
probably
need to
use-
strengthen the shoulder
It
blades.
could
Okay,
use
good.
some specific therapy, but just had to be able to undertake it with all the other stuff going on right now.
Okay.
But I do want it to be as useful as possible
Yeah.
because I need to be able to use your hands for balance. If I can't use one. That's the real problem. I can't hold on to something with hand and arm to keep me balanced. So it makes everything more dangerous after grab with the right hand. So
The more you use it, the more strength you're
I
gonna build.
know.
And, yeah.
And of course, then you get back to the fingers. I can't grab anything with the.
Well, here, remember when you showed us how you could do the remember you thought you couldn't touch your index finger there, and then you're
I
able to
can't
do
even
it.
take this thumb thing off.
Yeah, well, you're able to do that. Remember?
When you take the thumb thing off, I can't.
Yeah,
But the thumb thing prevents you from moving it over here.
but you worked on it.
Well,
You got it.
Because you were doing more this, where I'm trying to build up this motion.
No.
So opposition is what helps grab things and hold these types of things. So if you can get the range here, but if you don't have the strength to
I know, so
deliver,
it's
it's
good.
not-
I'm back to.
So you had the more
This it's good to do this, right?
yes, because this is I'm giving more opposition,
I
which
know.
is the muscle you want to
So you
strengthen
build it up
here.
more. I know,
Yeah.
and that's good. And it's good to wear this as much as I can, right? And I'll continue to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you're stretching it still.
Well, y'all, yeah. Lynn says you told me not to stress it myself.
Well, so because you are only doing that and not using it functionally, you
Well.
can stretch it. You just don't want to only be doing that.
So you can stretch it without doing the arm. But now you'd have to show me what I can do. The only thing
What
I
happened
do,
here?
Huh?
What happened here?
No, it's just the first thing that happened on the sand. This finger curled up.
Yeah, I didn't know if that was an
So it's
injury.
when it's curled up like this, that's where you scrape it.
Okay, you're scraping it.
So now the question is, I mean, what can I do functionally? What I do, the only thing I do for sure is comb my hair with this. I
Yeah.
stick my hairbrush in here manually, and I can.
So maybe a question: how should he be stretching his fingers, and how frequently?
Yeah. So I think, remember what we had said last time? You can stretch it as much as you want, but you need to be doing all the other functional things too.
Well, that's what I'm asking. Oh,
Can you show me how he should be stretching his hands so I can assist him in
well,
doing
I will
that?
show you how I could do it, and you can tell me if this
Okay.
is any utility. By pressing down here, I can do that more. See,
You were always stretching it correctly.
but Lynn said I should do that because you told me not to. So I'm not.
No. So what she was getting at was you were only doing that. You
Okay.
weren't doing other
Okay,
things.
Right.
You see what that?
You can do that.
This is
yeah.
the most movement I can get. I want to hold this down. These fingers can do that.
Yeah.
Now, functionally, the only thing I can do right now is stick my hairbrush in there, and I can move the little things like here. You know.
Yeah. Why don't we try this? I want you to use the knife in your right hand and the fork in your left, and try cutting some in.
Cutting meat with it. Okay.
Yeah, cutting meat.
No.
The yellow meat. Oh, so healthy.
It won't help eating ice cream, but okay. All right. So, I can use it to the degree that I can hold a piece of meat
Yeah.
stable with this, like whatever it is, like this.
Yeah.
Maybe specify, keep my shoulder
I'm gonna
tight,
squeeze
my
this because I
elbow
want to make
tight.
sure you don't make it to the.
I notice if I keep my elbow here, it does make it more stable.
Yeah. So when you're doing this, I want you to roll your shoulders back, squeeze the shoulder blades together, and then do it.
Okay.
Yep.
So arch your back, sort of.
Kind of. Yeah. Good.
Okay.
And just
That's
don't make
good.
it to the floor, or don't make it to the thing. And now my manager will be very
I
upset
know.
if I'm like, "Whoops, how did you cut
It
it?"
would show up on the insurance.
Yeah.
Okay.
Keep doing it. So do little cuts all the way down, and then keep lifting the fork up and do another cut. Lifting the
I'm
fork up, do
keeping
another
this
cut.
elbow close.
And pressing the shoulders back into the back of the seat, maybe,
Do I
is that?
keep the elbow close like
You don't have to keep the elbow closed. You're just pulling the shoulder blades back.
Well, Yeah, okay.
Yeah, so it's just about posture, sort of.
Yes, that's the only thing that's.
Okay, so if you put your shoulder blades
Yeah.
back, that's going to allow you to be more functional with your left hand.
Yes. Yeah.
See, now
Okay.
the question is, when you take this off, was it okay? Do you do what I'm doing without this on, or with? I should be
You
doing
can.
it with
It's
it
just
on.
this allows more opposition of the
Oh,
thumb.
that's why you want me to use the opposition and strength of the thumb.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is it a good idea to try to do it without the cast on there? Is that
Try. Yeah. I mean,
would you? Which is better? Would
I-
you say?
I haven't seen it without as much, but I feel like this might be putting you in a better position.
Okay.
Of course, sometimes when you go out, if I don't go out that much, you might not want to have this on, but I could try to keep it on. But
Yeah.
of course, it's really only relevant up to the surgery right now, isn't it?
Yeah,
we
that
don't
puts you
know-
in something
We don't
different.
know what I'll have after the surgery.
That looks pretty good here.
Well,
I mean,
see,
you-
the thing is,
it's kind
this slips.
Yeah.
This doesn't, I can't.
Well,
But
if you
that's going to
remember-
happen as your strength comes back.
I know.
And if you remember what we had before, you had that thumb in your notch. Remember, you're putting pressure in that in
No, the
this
only place you can put it is where it
in
is
this
now.
notch right here.
It's the only place to go.
We had it the way we had it was, if I can show you, we had it like this, and then we had it like so. If you look like this, that's how we had it with this notch here. So that's where we were trying to get with this finger here, and then this goes here, and then that thumb. That's how we had it, and then
Yeah.
this notch here, and we were pressing down there like that.
You try it.
If I could, yeah, that's how we were doing it before, and it worked pretty well. In fact, he was eating that like this, that way, picking up the food and putting it in his
Yeah.
mouth that way. So, but again, if that's your secondary hand, and all you need to do is just hold something
Right,
with
it's
it, I think you could
definitely-
absolutely do
Yeah,
that.
I think, and I like to kind of, because everyone holds things differently, so I don't like to correct as
Yeah.
much. So it's more whatever, however you can grab it that seems
And
comfortable.
hold it stable, where it
Yeah.
keeps slipping.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I could
whatever
try,
is
I
comfortable.
could try cutting meat. I think that might be. I'm not going to sit here and try
And
to
your
eat
thumb
like
works
this.
really well here. Remember I was trying to take the fork from you, and his thumb works really well. I mean, he was able to put good pressure on that fork where I could
just
not get
can't-
it out.
These don't have any
Yeah.
pressure.
But that's why this position is good because that's a functional position.
This one is.
Yeah.
Well, that's why I want to keep this on use as much as again. I could try for cutting the meat or anything.
I want you to try bringing it up and eating that way too.
You do.
I do.
It's like I don't want to eat too much.
So
And-
before you do, you have it in your hand.
Yeah.
Think about.
Maybe a spoon.
I know I'm trying to show you, but
Okay.
I'm not doing a good job of this.
Yes,
There you go. So before you grab it, roll the shoulders back, and then bring it up. So see how I don't have my elbow? If you're going like this,
I know.
you're gonna feel it here. Everyone does.
Okay, let's try it.
So roll the shoulders back
not sure.
and then bring it up.
Okay, we'll see first.
Here, you can use a fork. You don't
Well,
have
I'll
to
try
use a
it.
spoon.
I don't know. If I can see spoon, everything just falling off of it.
And should I get rid of this if he's not going to have it at home, or does it?
Let's see if it works first.
Okay.
And then, I know.
Trust me, it's easy to get frustrated.
Well, you're not going to be eating Play-Doh at home, so that
Yeah,
is a little
it's-
different.
So roll the
Okay,
shoulders
now
back.
what? How did you
Shoulders
get?
back.
This is not working. It's not moving much. It's not going anywhere.
Roll this shoulders back down. Relax for a second. Let me move you.
See,
That's why it's hurting because you're raising your shoulder up. Hold on. Relax. Relax. Let me move you. See that?
Oh, it hurts.
Right in there.
Yeah.
All right. Hold on. Yeah, you're kind of your movement's all off. So that's why it's hurting.
I know.
Does that feel better?
Yeah, but it feels better, but it's. See, I don't think I could do it on my own without you doing what you're doing.
Well, maybe not yet, but that's why you want to work on it.
But stretching and strengthening will improve that, won't it?
Yeah.
You did. If I can't lift it to my mouth, it doesn't improve it. Oh,
But see what you're doing right now?
What?
Like everyone wouldn't be able to do it. So you're going like this. So if I only raise at my shoulder, I'm stuck here too.
No.
I have nowhere else to go.
So you
and
roll-
it hurts. It's already hurting when I do that on me.
Well,
so.
don't do it.
Exactly. So, but if I'm rolling my shoulders back and then I bring up, it's a combination of your shoulder blade moving out and then bringing your elbow in. So you're doing the wrong movement, and that's why it's hurting. So your brain's telling you to do it one way, and it's hurting because body mechanics wise, we
Well,
can't
see,
go that way.
and then do it like this. It's nothing. It's not going anywhere. I mean, then
So
allow me to
Here.
do that.
let's do that so it doesn't fall on
So
you.
that's why I go down here and do that, which doesn't make
Yeah.
any sense.
Ready? Try to bring it to your mouth again.
Okay. That would quite get it.
There you go. See the difference there?
Yeah.
Do it again.
Still feels okay though?
I don't think there's a great feature in that.
You got it.
What?
I don't think there's much of a future though, because I can't accomplish the task.
Now, but if we do this and you just keep working on this motion,
I don't think you guys can be patient, sitting, no, pushing my shoulder up like you are.
You think it's something that he can work towards and potentially be able to do in the future, and it's a
Yes.
good thing for him to try to work towards that. Is
Yes.
that right?
Yes.
And then helping that would be to be doing regular stretching and regular strengthening of the shoulder that would help him to do that motion.
yeah. Feel how much
Okay,
that
great.
hurts?
That hurt.
You're only using this muscle, that's why it's hurting. That's why it's hurting. You're only using this one. You got a lot of other muscle that you need to use.
Well, I got
Yeah.
that
Think this
ticket.
is guard, right? 'Cause we don't want to hurt it, but
Oh Lord.
Good.
still keep on fighting.
So what I want you to work on,
Help strengthen those
Go.
muscles little by little.
go like this and hunch down. I just can't. Okay, hunch down all the way, hunch down.
Surprisingly,
I'm still stuck there. Pull those shoulder blades together.
And he says, don't come back for
Right back to you. There you go. Feel that squeeze there? Okay. Now separate and then push down. Hunch forward. So see how you're hunching upward? You're not doing that. You're going forward.
Like this.
Yeah.
Come back.
There.
I want
There.
to see
You
how
feel
your
the
straight leg
separation
raise
there?
has
Yeah.
not been looking.
Now pull it
okay?
together.
Okay. When
Now
you're
come back
ready,
up.
show me a good straight
There you
leg
go.
raise. Okay.
And then do it again. Push forward, punch, bring it back, and squeeze.
Good. Slowly back
Okay,
down.
but that was how they're going to help.
Small steps.
That's right.
small steps.
I don't see how it
add that to homework. So
Okay, I can do with that, but I don't see how it's going to correlate with E.
So when he goes to eat,
The muscles.
do that motion that you said, then eat. Right? Is that
Yes.
correct?
Yeah.
Do the stretch your back,
Yeah.
or pinch your shoulders, or I don't know
Get
how you
down
want
there
to.
and eat, then
So you're back here, you pinch your shoulders
like that.
together, and then once you're here, Harry, you pinch your shoulders together. Now you're eating.
Yes.
Now you're eating.
you think.
It
And
might help a little bit. It's small steps, so it's not going to be perfect yet. But
yeah. So think about
Okay.
squeezing your shoulder blades together.
How
squeeze the
is it?
shoulder blades together. Okay. Now you lift up like that.
Okay, it's not lifting no way.
All right, not today, but
Not
maybe
today,
tomorrow.
Yeah. So do you see what you're doing though? Kind of. Can
Well,
you tell the difference?
well, yeah, do this, but I don't. It didn't. I'm not able to use
Yeah.
it.
So you're bringing them back, which is good. But as soon as you bring them back, you're then still doing this. So instead of think about how we
Yeah.
grab something and we
Right.
bring it up to our mouth.
Right.
So we do more. It's more shoulder like this
But it's not doing it
versus
though.
this.
It's more arm than shoulder.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
When
And
I
if your
get back
shoulder,
here-
it's more arm than shoulder, and then if your shoulder's hurting, use more arm.
So when I
That's what
get here, how am I going
Hold on, hold on. Here.
to? Yeah.
That's all.
Yeah, it's arm, not shoulder. It's arm.
That's all. That's all you do. But you need to control the shoulder, not lift it,
But
or it's
I'm
going to start
not
hurting.
letting it lift to me.
Don't let it lift.
Yeah.
The only part of the shoulder is when this scapula back here rotates out and in
Yeah.
to help you. So relax for a second. Okay,
I know you know what you're talking about. I just can't.
I know.
The body
Bring it up
doesn't.
to your mouth again. Do it again. There you go. And down. And up.
Doesn't quite make the mouth though.
So if he can do for example, a bicep curl, that looks to me like what he would be doing when he's eating.
It is,
you know?
yeah.
So if you're doing this, look at, and my shoulder's not moving at all.
Mm-hmm.
And if your shoulder's hurting, Harry, then don't, you can just do this, That's all arm.
Yeah, I know, but it doesn't make the mouth. It's
That's all right. It's day. You work on it. We'll get it better.
uh-huh.
Yeah.
It's just something to work
It
on.
Well-
might be you have to lean down a little bit right now,
No
but
kidding. Just, I mean,
but that's you just had to lean down a lot because you only lifted the shoulder.
I mean, I know it feels stretchy.
Think about arm. Think more arm, less shoulder.
like that.
Yeah, look, you got good arm there. That works. That really works.
Okay, I won't have to worry about overeating.
But that's what. So when I'm eating right now, and I'm here,
Yeah.
so my show you here.
Yeah, you keep it
So
back
I'm
straight.
here. See where my shoulder blade is right
Yeah,
there?
yeah,
Okay, watch my shoulder too. When I eat,
yeah, it stays the same then.
so my shoulder blade comes out a little bit,
Yeah,
where I'm going like that.
yeah. Yeah, instead
But
of
I'm
up.
not hiking up at all.
Okay, that's,
So right now you're hiking and it hurts because
yes.
a lot of people's shoulders would hurt if
Yeah.
they do that.
You're
over
doing
and over
something you
again.
don't have to
yeah,
do.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So think about your arm.
So when I have you do these exercises
Yeah.
at home,
okay,
it's not going to lead right away to the
No.
eating, but it's going to start retraining your brain on how to move that scapula, which is part of your shoulder joint, to correct it again. Does that make
okay.
sense?
Well, I really appreciate you trying to tell me something about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, good. That's good.
Yeah. So, and we can work on that even more after you get out of surgery because we'll try to strengthen like the whole arm.
All right, I do appreciate that.
And,
Yeah.
and up until the surgery, he already has the exercises that you've
Yes.
given him, and he should continue to
Yes,
do those up
yes.
until the surgery.
Yes.
Okay,
But I
great.
can't
So
stress
you got
my.
about 2 weeks.
It's
Yeah.
still okay to do this a little.
Yes.
This is doing good
Yes.
to move the fingers, even though it's not.
Yes.
Because I've been told it doesn't do me any good to do that. So this does good.
Who told you that?
I won't say, but they came to me.
Well, something got lost in the translation. I think
Okay.
it's a fair comment. But now we know what you should be doing.
Oh yeah.
I
But
think it was because you were only doing that.
all right, I know. I'm in trouble. Whatever I do, I know that too.
So my
Yeah, so
takeaway
you
from that
bought-
is that you can do a lot more than you think you can do.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
So the
looks
big
really
thing is
good.
make sure you're all the way up to the table and make sure you have good posture while you're eating, and that's going to help a lot.
You're gonna feel it.
No, that's good. Can I use my right hand fair out?
No,
No way?
not during eating.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, it's a
All right.
challenge. It's something we can work towards.
It's like I trust you. Otherwise, I would.
That's right.
Yeah.
We'll have you see.
Yeah, you can do it. You can do it. Especially with these. These are really nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's good. I don't have to. Yeah. Okay. Well, thank you, Emily. I appreciate it. And
Yeah.
of course, we'll just have to see after the surgery where we are and what you can do.
Yeah.
I should do it.
Yeah, but that won't change the shoulder. So that
No,
the shoulder.
I know it won't. That's anything you do to help. I'm really worried about it, but I've been so overwhelmed with other stuff. I just couldn't add on
I
about
know. I know.
it. I was one too many
But
problems.
the nice thing with OT work is it shouldn't overwhelm you because it's things that you're already doing.
I know. So
You know?
he used to keep my shoulder
Yeah.
back, not up like this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So watch yourself with your shoulder because I think that's why it's hurting.
So when he's eating, use his arms, not his shoulders. Is that right?
For now, let's
Yeah.
do that. Yeah,
Yeah.
let's do that for now.
Okay.
Yeah.
yeah.
I'll get
I'll keep
into
it-
more.
yeah.
But
Yeah.
so what you do? Only use your arm, but then we'll do the shoulder exercise
Yeah.
like this, because then it will lead into the reaching around. And then
So
come up.
extra would this be extra? Roll it and
Yep.
do
Yep.
this.
So you think about
not
like if
lifting.
you
but-
have your two bones back at scapula, you're coming forward and hunching forward as much as you can,
Yeah.
arching down, and then you're bringing it back and kind of squeezing your shoulder
Squeeze
blades.
it.
Yep.
I understand. Yeah.
So whenever he's eating, he should be squeezing his shoulder blades together every time he's eating, trying to eat with that left hand.
He doesn't have to be as you can try. Yeah.
It's a good goal, but he doesn't.
It's a good goal, but I want him to be able to first focus on just like eating comfortably.
Yeah.
With the left hand.
Okay.
Um,
Good.
and then because if you get into too much of this while you're trying to eat, I have a feeling he's going to just keep raising his shoulder up
Yeah.
to compensate. So it's okay if he's hunched forward a little.
Okay,
bit. So it just
fair
keeps
enough.
it,
Yeah,
you know?
but think about not raising your shoulder.
yeah,
That's the
yeah, yeah.
key. Okay,
So
good.
if I have it up a little, I can
Yeah,
maybe,
yeah, just
Yeah.
yeah. There
Yeah.
you go. That looks
See,
really
That
good,
looks really
actually.
good.
yeah. But I'm focused on not doing this,
Yeah.
Yeah,
keeping more
yeah.
like this.
And if it helps with something behind your back, you can always put like a pillow or something behind your back to kind of push it forward a little bit.
We do have the
Foam
like the
roller.
full foam
Foam
roller.
ro- that might
That's
be
a
a
bit
little
much. We can cut it in
intense.
half. I mean, we got more than one, so we
Yeah.
can cut it in half if that makes sense
Yeah.
to do it. But that will help, won't it? Won't the foam roller
You
help?
could try with the full one too. It pushes forward a little bit more.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Well, it's something. It's good. This is all good
Thank
stuff.
you.
Good stuff.
I'll
Yeah.
try to not do this. I think I have to do that when I comb my hair, though. I have to do that.
But there, because you raised it all the way, then that's a good position.
I
So
have
what
to
you're
roll-
what you're doing is you're raising it here, but then at a certain point when you come here, you lower the shoulder back down.
Right.
So this is actually a good position when you're doing your hair, which is why it's not hurting.
Right.
Because you've crossed that point where then
Right.
your shoulder comes
But
back
it's the
down.
getting there.
But right here, because of where it
This-
is, you're just hiking the shoulder.
So keep
Yeah.
the shoulders back and try to lift more, and definitely
Yeah.
not doing
Yeah.
this.
Yeah. So that's why it doesn't hurt. That's why you're sticking to your hair brushing. That's why I keep focusing on that, because that's the only part where you're forced to overcome that compensation, and it
Okay.
doesn't feel bad.
No, everything you said make good sense, and I'll do my best.
Yes.
All right.
and
And
I know I was-
and stretching and strengthening that left side shoulder is we should focus on doing that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
well, we focus on getting the surgery first, but yeah, and the hand. But that's.
But you want us to be working on the shoulder.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
great.
Okay.
Because now I think I know what's going on. I mean, I think it's a lot of just hiking. It's compensation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm compensating.
So even if you do have a slight tear in there, you already said it felt better when I just
Yeah.
moved you in the correct position. So that's
Which
a
is
good
not
sign.
lifting the shoulder.
Yeah, that's
Just
a good sign. It just
keep
means
it-
you need to strengthen the right muscles.
Yeah.
Trying to use the arm, not. I gotta avoid this move.
Yeah.
I don't know if I do that with the right shoulder. Too. I don't know.
So
Okay.
what they had me doing, among other things,
Yeah.
was just taking weight and putting weight on it and swinging the weight this way, swinging the weight this way. Is that something that he could be doing, or is that's more loosening up?
Yeah,
That's something different.
I think what I'd rather him do if he's at the table, towel, is just kind of bringing the shoulder forward and just stretching it.
Okay,
Oh, really?
I like
Bring
that.
it back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Stretch it out.
And try to reach. Yeah. Reach
Yeah.
and grab the end of the table.
Yeah.
And keep it
Yeah.
there or what?
Just for like 5 seconds, and then bring it back.
Yeah. And he can also press down into the table too, and that'll be a bigger. I can walk you through that, Harry. I've been doing those.
Yeah. So you
Yeah.
could do that.
Yeah,
Your
I've been
face.
doing a lot of that. So we're good. Harry, you and I can do our shoulder routines
Yeah.
together.
There you go.
Give me something to look forward to. That's
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
All right.
When do you want me to come back? Weeks after the surgery or what?
Because that's 2 weeks from now. So we
2 weeks
can,
from Thursday surgery.
and you're going to be doing a lot of prep and kind of. I know you're going to be very focused on the surgery.
Well, I mean, there's nothing I can do to prayer, I guess, but.
So I think you have your exercises.
Yes.
You have a lot of them.
Yeah. Yeah.
Won't be eating a lot.
I think you'll be eating a lot.
No.
Oh, you'll be eating a lot. Jeez.
But focus on doing those exercises daily that
Yep.
you gave him.
Yep.
Okay. And then this stick thing, you take it or leave it, or
Take it or leave it.
if we can use it, if we can
I
get it
use
working.
it mostly with people if they have like hip replacements and
You can't bend over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you can bend over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'd rather
Not use it as a crutch if you don't need it.
Yeah, I always try to take away
Yeah,
things if they're not helping.
Yeah, good.
So,
I like that. Yeah.
I know how to work all these things. I've used them, given them to people, but I don't love to use them unless they're really
Yeah.
need it.
Okay. Super.
I'll work on the.
Well, that's the benefit of it. The more
I
you
guess
better you're eating,
We
you
can't
get.
make an appointment
Yeah.
really now until surgery's over. I didn't know how do you want us to do
So
that?
I think Lynn was going to talk to Dr. Gandhi anyway. So if she ends up,
She better not see him for surgery, I imagine.
well, she was going to call today
Oh, was she?
and see if she called me this morning.
Okay, sure.
And she said she was going to call Dr. Gandhi. She might try to set up a meeting. If you guys actually have a meeting, ask him if he wants to see if we want to see each other after, or I
You
might just email
for,
him.
for us, you're not working it after tonight.
Yeah, sometimes he wants me to see people a week after, so I'll
Oh.
email him.
Okay.
I haven't gotten anything through my
No.
mail from Alani, who's a scheduler, and
Oh,
usually
that's right.
she emails me.
Yeah, okay.
But it could be that she just hasn't looked at that schedule since it's 2 weeks away. So
I know
I'll,
that's what I'll need to really make sure I do what I need to do from you and him.
yeah, I'll call you guys. I'll email Alani right now after you guys leave, and I'll let you guys know if he wants me to schedule you like right after surgery.
Okay. But I do appreciate everything you're doing, even the things you tell me to do. I don't think
You don't like it?
I still appreciate because I know you're probably right now, Bruce.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Unfortunately. But it's a good sign with the shoulder because it means
No,
it's
that's
not
a real
something-
problem.
I know you were nervous about surgery.
No,
I
but-
wouldn't go into surgery for that.
Oh no, I can't. I'm not.
I wouldn't.
Well, I need more functionality, so it helped me not to fall.
Yeah.
It's a real danger.
And truthfully, a lot of the MRIs for shoulder, I don't rush into getting them anyway because
No.
they're just going to tell you to do conservative treatment.
That's right.
So like we can just do conservative.
Every time I've
treatment.
done it before, it's
Yeah.
either
so I
PT
wouldn't, I
or.
wouldn't rush into it.
Well, mine was really very gone, and it's 100% back.
Yeah.
It's completely
Frozen
back.
shoulder is
yeah,
good. Like
yeah.
it's odd. It's a very odd protocol, but
Yeah.
it's pretty. It's very different than
Then a tear.
than a tear.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Thank you.
Of course.
Yep.
I will call you guys and let you know what Alani
Sure.
says when I email her.
After.
But you might chat with Dr. Gandhi too.
Sure. When do you want me to start therapy?
Yeah.
And I'll do everything possible that you tell me and he tells me.
Good.
Great.
All right. I locked those, by the way.
Super. All right.
I locked them, by the way.
Yeah.
I didn't.
I'll
All
feel-
right.
Figured you felt it.
Thank you, Emily.
Great.
All
Super.
right.
Thank you so
Bye.
much.
Bye.
Take
See you
care.
later. Is my shirt banging?
Let's take a look. Yeah, you're good back here. Thanks. I thought you did really well.
Well, she's very nice. The shirt is a real problem for me, but so many problems. Get overwhelmed, take too many problems.
Well, yeah.
But that's related to my left arm.
Well, like you said, when you're eating, don't use more your arm than your shoulder, because even if like she or I tried to do that, it would hurt us too. And then it's just about stretching and strengthening, as she said, and then it can get better.
You guys on your way out?
Yes.
We're heading out.
Thank you. Take care.
You too.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. Thanks.
Yeah, absolutely.
And you don't need to check out for your appointments or anything here?
No?
You're good?
We're driving home now. Because I should mention, sort of anything.
All right.
Okay.
Well, I think we learned a lot.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with bending my fingers too. We learned
Yeah.
in the functionality shorts, we try to eat more, but I'll try that.
Yeah.
That's the only functional. And the shoulder, not lifting it so much as
Yeah.
trying to
Yeah.
do
And
that.
your back, hunching your back like that helps.
Yeah. Okay, Joe. You can take us down the one there, but.
All right.
Okay. Yeah, that stick, we put it away. So that's just to pick up stuff I keep them in that.
Yeah. Yeah.
But the butt thing is very important, but only for buttons.
Yeah.
Which I don't use buttons anymore. I have to use them sometime when they're at church. Okay. There we go.
All right.
Yeah, she's very nice.
Yeah.
Where's the right floor?
Yeah. This is the ground.
Oh, I went the wrong way.
Yeah.
Go down this little ramp, Joe.
Okay. Sounds good. I can come get you if you want, or I'm just right down there. So either way.
I'll just wait here until they get down.
Okay.
You can take that stuff to the car, Joe, and
All right. Okay.